A great piano song to learn this holiday season is Please Come Home for Christmas by the Eagles. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to play that step by step so that you can play it for yourself. Let's go. All right, everyone, so let's get started. We're going to be here in the key of A major. So we have three sharps there, C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. And we are going to have a few accidentals here and there, so keep an eye out for those. The first thing we're going to play is this little intro. It's very straightforward. We're just going to be playing octaves here in the right hand, and it's just 4 notes like this. A, E, F sharp, and C sharp. Okay? Very straightforward. All right, so starting off the verse, we're going to begin with our 1 chord in the key of A major, which is an A major chord. Okay? So we're just going to play that with an A in the left hand, and then a C sharp, E, and an A on top in the right hand. Okay? So, for our first 3 chords, we're going to keep that A major chord, and we're just going to be changing this top note. So in this one, we're going to go down to a G sharp. Okay? And this is going to be an A major 7 chord. And now let's drop that one more time down to a G, and that's going to be an A dominant 7 chord, or as we usually call it, A7. Okay? So we have A major 7, and A7. All right? This song is going to be in a 6/8 time signature. That's a little uncommon, not like our normal 4/4 time signature, but we're going to have 6/8 notes in every measure, okay? So the way we'll be counting that is going to sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to put those emphasis you hear on beats 1 and beats 4, okay? So as I'm playing each of these chords, I'm going to play them, if I'm going to just play it for one measure, I'm going to play it 6 times, and that'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? If I play that for all 3 chords, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and that A7 chord, we're going to give it 2 measures there at the end. And that's kind of how we're going to count this song, okay? Most of the chords are going to get either 1 or 2 measures, meaning that we're just going to be counting to 6, 1 or 2 times on each of those chords. So keep that in mind as you're practicing and as we work on these changes. All right, moving on to the next line here. We're going to go to a D major chord. So D in the left hand, D, F sharp, and A. Okay? And then we're going to move from that to a D sharp diminished chord. Okay? So we're going to play D sharp and D sharp in the left hand and right hand both, and then we'll keep that F sharp and A on top. Okay? So basically we just move those 2 Ds up to D sharps. Okay? And these chords are each going to get 2 measures. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, like that. Let me play through those first couple lines now so you can see everything that we've learned. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, moving on to the third line now. We're gonna have a little bit more movement here, but I don't think it's anything that you can't handle. We're gonna start here with our A chord just like before. Okay, we're gonna play this for 1 measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll go to our D chord like before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And then we're gonna go back to our A, and here we're gonna kind of quickly move through a couple chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, what are we doing there? It's not too difficult. We're just gonna keep an A chord here, and we're gonna play our A chord for 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on beat 4 there, we're gonna go to a G sharp in the left hand, but we're gonna keep our A chord in the right hand, okay? So that's gonna be an A over G sharp, okay? So we have A over G sharp, and then the final measure, we're gonna go to an F sharp minor chord, okay? New one here, so F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, and A, okay? Not too much movement here in the right hand, you see. We're just kind of going from that E up to that F sharp there. Okay? All right, so let's go over those chords in this line again. We have A, D, and then we we go A over G sharp, and F sharp minor. Okay? Now if you get the chords down and you want to add one other little thing here, I like to add a little bit of walk up in the bass going from the A to the D chord, okay? So that'll look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, okay? And you see all that we're doing there in the left hand? We're just gonna walk up our A major scale. So we have A, B, C sharp, and D. Okay, right there. Just like that, okay? All right, the final line here of kind of this first verse, we're gonna start here on a B7 chord, okay? So B in the left hand, B, that D sharp again, outside of our key, F sharp and A, okay? We're gonna play this for 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're gonna go to an E chord, E, B, E, and G sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're gonna get this really funky chord here, and the reason it sounds so funky is because we're moving this B up to a C, which isn't in our key of A major, remember? You see we have C sharp there, but by playing the C here, it gives it that really crunchy sound right there. And we call that an E augmented chord, okay? So E, C, E, and G sharp. Okay? So that final line there, that it sounds like this. And then we repeat back to the start of our verse. Let me play that verse all the way through for you one time. That sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there you go. Now our second time through the verse, it's gonna be the exact same chord changes up until that 4th line, okay? So let's just look at that 4th line and see how it changes. Again, we're gonna start on our B7 chord, okay? But we're just gonna play this for 1 measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're gonna go to our E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're gonna go to our A chord, which is kind of us like resetting, getting back to our home base, our A chord, okay? And then we are going to throw in an A7 chord, again moving to a G there on the right hand. Okay, that's our A7 chord. And that's going to kind of transition us into our second part here, which is like the bridge, you might call it. And we're going to take a look at that in just a second. But yeah, so those are the 4 chords there at the end of that verse. B, E, and then we go A, and A7, okay? And now we'll go into our bridge. All right, you're doing great. We just have the bridge left and it's a lot of the same chords. So let's get started. We're gonna start here on our D chord, like I just mentioned. We're gonna play 2 measures on this, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're gonna go to a D minor chord. Very simple. We're just gonna drop to an F here on the right hand. Keep everything else the same as our D, okay? That's D minor. Okay, in line 2, we're gonna go to an A chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we're gonna go back to our crunchy E augmented chord, E, C, E, and G sharp, okay? And then we're gonna go back to our A again. Finish with that A7, that's gonna transition us to our D. All right, it was kind of a lot. Let me go over those first 2 lines. Let me just play through that. All right, moving on, the 3rd line of this bridge, just like the first line. D and D minor. And then the final line of this bridge is going to change a little bit, but it's basically just going to end the same way that we ended our first time through the verse, okay? Remember? That was when we had just our B, or B7 that is, and then our E, and then our E augmented, okay? So that part sounded like this. B7, then we have E, and then E augmented there for that last measure. All right? So that's how we end the bridge. And then of course, the final time through the verse, it's just gonna be just like how we've played it before. So take a listen to the song, figure out exactly how each of the different lines fit in. But now you should have everything that you need to play the song Please Come Home for Christmas by the Eagles. So feel free to rewind, slow things down. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like to support me, drop a comment if you have a song you'd like to suggest, and hit subscribe so you can see all of my videos. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.